Hello, everyone. Welcome to Patricia's Potpourri. And as you may know, this episode, all past episodes of Patricia's Potpourri, may be seen on YouTube. This time, I have a real treat for you, a super treat. And I would like to introduce you to my guest. And this is Inez. May I have your hand, please? Easy. And this is Damion.
Anthony, how are you?
Damion Anthony. And they're going to be my guests today. And they're going to talk about their experiences. Damion?
How are you?
Fine, fine. How are you? Could you tell us a little about your experience?
Well, I'm Damion Anthony. I'm a pop reggae artist. Originally from Jamaica, but raised in the Bronx, New York. Shout out to BX.
Whoop, whoop.
But yeah, I grew up in the Bronx, and I'm a pop reggae artist. I love to sing. I love to dance. I love to do anything that consists of entertainment.
Okay. Inez, could you tell me a little about yourself?
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter. My background is Honduran, Venezuelan. Grew up in New York. And I'm pursuing that career consistently, and here we are. I'm here. I'm happy to be here with Damion because we're working on a collaboration
Yes,
together.
music.
Okay. Damion, what do you do besides, you have so many hats, and I've seen you do so many different things. Tell us about your many ventures.
In the entertainment field, wow. I don't know where do I begin. I started off.
Excuse me, Damion, but I know one thing.
Yeah,
I know you began very young.
Yes.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that.
The younger years. I started off professionally at the age of 15. I was with an academy called the Amas Musical Theater. It's a theater company with Rosetta Lenore Foundation.
Excuse me, Rosetta Lenore. Could you tell us a little bit about who she is? Because I'm familiar. So tell us about who she is.
Wow, she's a Broadway actress, actor, everything. She created a program. If you're not familiar with her, she's most recognized for especially the younger generation. If you ever watch Family Matters, the show with Steve Urkel, she plays Grandma Winslow. She plays the mother, the matriarch of the family. And, she has a theater program called the Amas Musical Theater Academy. And, she brings a lot of kids from a lot of backgrounds. She calls them the children in her garden. And what she does is she teaches them how to sing, dance, act. We take classes, and then we put on off-Broadway musicals. We do benefit shows and work with a few Broadway stars. And, I got a majority of my training from her and her team. And I'm very grateful for that.
Wow, thank you. Inez, could you tell me a little about your background experiences, experience that stands out?
Well, my background is not as I would say as education-wise as Damien's, but I definitely, my family from my Venezuelan side, they're all like classically trained musicians. Yeah, so like my cousin, she was the first soprano opera singer of Venezuela. So clearly, I'm not classically trained at all. I went the other route. My parents always supported me, thank God. I've always been into acting and singing. So I used to like do choreographies with my nephews and nieces for my parents. And as I got older and started tapping into it, I guess they saw the talent. And they've always been supportive of it. And here I am. I don't know what else to say. It's something that I love. It's something that I'm pursuing. Background-wise, I was in a band for 5 years.
Oh, wait, Inez, you know that I can't let you go any further. Tell me the name of the band and what it was about.
So the band was called Seducción LaLa. I had a manager at the time, and he saw that I wanted to perform. So he said, all right, well, let's put you in a band. You need to gain more experience. And so we sung cumbia, which is music from South Central America. So it's like salsa, but more slower paced.
Could you say the word again?
Cumbia.
Cumbia.
Yeah, cumbia. So it's like, do you remember the late Selena that
Of
passed away?
course.
Love her.
So it was that type of music that I sung with the band. Yeah. So I did that for 5 years. We did cover songs, and I definitely gained a lot of experience with that. It's different though, because when you're with a live band, you're like the lead singer, so you're just focused on singing and a little dancing, but it's just that, you know. But I like performing with. I have to go back to Damion Anthony, because when I perform with Damion Anthony, it's like all just in your face and
Energy.
choreography and energy. Yeah.
I have more questions to ask you, but I want to know, how did you two come back? You know, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, and Jamaica. How how did that blend come together?
Ask her that, because I was just like, I don't know. It was, I created a song called "Move Don't Stop," which is on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal. You could download it anywhere. We're gonna release the remix later on in the spring.
What's the
actually.
name of that song again?
Move Don't Stop.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pop reggae dancehall single, and I was ironically, I was shooting we were filming at the Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and I was with my manager Lisa Allen and my dancers. Shout out to Lacy Lace Entertainment, by the way, and we were filming, and she was the host of the show. So she has a lot of talents. But she was hosting a television show, and I performed on the show as a guest artist with the other few artists, and she liked the music, and for some reason I just I got this phone call, because we swap numbers. We like to network. Every time we go somewhere, we're always like, let's keep in touch. And in this business, it's very rare people do that. But she actually calls and keep in touch. Hi, how are you? Good job. I love the music, and then she works out to the song for some reason. She exercises to the music. It keeps her motivated and jumping in, and she wanted to jump on it. And I was just like, okay, interesting. And she just sent me a hook. I followed the proper channels. My management said, okay. When I heard it, I couldn't understand a word she was saying, because I don't speak Spanish. But then for some reason, I got
You felt the beat.
Yeah, I felt the tempo. I felt the vibe, the lingo. I felt it. It was just flowing with the beat. And when she translated it to me, it made a lot of sense. And it worked. She stuck in her zone, and I stood in mine, and then we just made it. I didn't try to speak Spanish. She didn't try to speak English in it. We just kind of merged it, and it made sense, especially when we perform it to the audience, and it just works.
You said something that she exercises to the music.
Yeah, it's an up-tempo song. It keeps you moving. She likes to work.
So
out.
what happened was, is like I had like, so I when I saw him perform the song, and I saw the choreography, and I felt the energy. I'm an energy person. I go off vibes. I was like, this is cool stuff. This is dope. So we exchanged numbers, like he said. But then I texted him, and I'm like, dude, I keep listening to the song, and I'm actually in the gym working out to it. And I was like, let me see if he would take my offer and like accepting this remix, a collaboration perhaps. So I presented it to him, and we spoke to his manager, and she was like, okay. And I was like, all right, let's do it. So
And boom.
here we are.
You know, when you said exercise, I know him as a fitness instructor. He
Sadly.
has many hats. Come on, tell me something about your many hats and which you wear.
Well, before I decided to become, artist, I always used to work behind the scenes. I helped out, I was stage managing shows and off-Broadway musicals. I worked at a show with Will Durst. He's a comedic satire. New World Stages, ushered there, where I, got to oversee a lot of shows, like the Will Durst show, the Celia Cruz musical, the Gazillion Bubbles show, the Altar Boys, a lot of like Broadway shows and off-Broadway shows that went into that complex. I was there working on that. I got to do security and stage manage and help out when the celebrities came in the building, from like Kanye to Jay-Z to Bow Wow, everything. Look it up, New World Stages. And, I got to learn a lot of behind-the-scene footage. So when I decided to be in front of the camera, I was able to understand what to do, but also appreciate the people behind the camera as well. And yeah, actor, dancer, everything. I just love it.
Wow, wow. How old were you when you realized that you had talent,
Ooh.
I'm going to ask you the same question also.
How old are you when you were in the sixth grade? What are you, like, 14?
Like,
13,
no,
14?
unless you got left back.
I
Unless
don't know.
you got left back like Tom.
I can't remember that
11,
math.
10, 11.
No, really?
Yeah, sixth grade is 12.
12, right? I don't know. I was in the sixth grade. It's so, like, we went on a trip to the Apollo Theater. We went on a trip to the Apollo Theater in the sixth grade. And it's kind of
Billy Mitchell, that's the name of the guy who was
Billy
in charge.
Mitchell?
The program at the Apollo Theater for Kids.
Well, he took us on a tour then. It was either him or someone or his rep because we went on a trip and they were giving us a tour on the complex. You know, they were letting us rub the tree and, you know, doing everything. And they showed us the dressing rooms. And then before we left, we went on stage. And, you know, we were instructed if anyone wants to volunteer to sing and do like a skit of amateur night without the booze. But my classmates, we went on stage. Some girls sang, some guys danced. We did comedy. I went and did some comedy with a friend of mine. And then all of a sudden, everybody started singing. And I was like, you know, I like to sing and goof off. And I burst out into a rendition of Whitney Houston's One Moment in Time. Horrible, horrible version. But my classmates and my friends, you know, while I was doing it, I was giving them some kind of energy because they applauded. They were clapping and they erupted in applause. And then I just realized, wow, this feels really great. I would love to look more into this. And that's when I started getting into the arts.
Yeah, that I had experiences taking groups of students to that type of program with Billy Mitchell at the Apollo. And I hope that everyone has the opportunity
Yeah, it was
to
really-
get on the stage and rub the tree.
Yes.
Okay, and get there on stage. It's a different feeling when you're on stage. What do you think about the feeling that you receive when you're on stage?
With me, I think it's very different. It's exciting. It's a lot because you know you have all eyes on you. You know, not all eyes are positive eyes, and you have those that are like, wow, I like what I'm seeing, and then you have those that are not so much that way. But I feel all of it, so I like it. It's a balance. You got to learn how to balance all those energies looking at you.
I mean, I love it.
Oh, you love the attention.
If I had the opportunity to do what I love to do without the fame, I could do without the fame.
I love that. I love that. I said that at what my career was. I said they didn't have to pay me. They could feed me and give me transportation every day. But nevertheless, because I enjoyed so much what I did. Yeah.
Yes, it's a good feeling. Like I love it because it's just being on stage in general. People are not. It's just being on stage. Like being here right now, I just love it. Like I just love the fact that I'm doing it. So regardless if it's good or bad, just being on stage and passing the energy around, it's really good. I love it. The attention is great when you get positive feedback. It's horrible when you don't. But for some reason, it doesn't deter me from getting back on the stage either. You know, because anything that can go wrong always goes wrong anyway.
And you know one thing, what you two are doing now, you don't know who you're going to affect. You know, you don't know who may look at that and say, maybe it's my turn. Maybe I can do this too.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. So tell me some more things about all the things that you do, Mr. Damion Anthony.
Well, right now, currently, I am working on a music video with Inez that we're going to be shooting soon. That'll be coming out in April or May, give or take, spring or summertime.
Yeah.
But we're going to film and shoot it. It's Move Don't Stop. It's going to be the
Tomorrow,
remix.
actually.
Yeah. You know,
He's like, soon. No, we're filming it tomorrow.
Timestamp. But we're going to release it hopefully in the spring or in the summer for everybody to check it out, and hopefully we'll get some great feedback on it. But I cannot wait to do that. That's one thing we're working on so far.
Now, since I'm a child of music, the words "Move, Don't Stop," is there a history behind that song?
Well, culturally, my music is dancehall. It's dancehall. It's reggae, and it's mixed with a pop sound. But it's open for interpretation. when I wrote the song, it's basically just being on the dance floor. There's a lot of people, I don't know if you've ever been out to clubs and parties or backyard, shenanigans, and there's always that one auntie or that one girl or guy who's dancing, and while everybody's sitting down, they just keep going and going. They're not stopping. The girls got their hands on their knees. They're moving. They're shaking and jiving. They just don't know when to quit. So move, don't stop. It can be for anything as long as you're moving and you're moving and you're moving and you're moving.
Inez, did you add a Latin flavor to Move Don't Stop?
Oh, did I?
She sure did.
The whole verse is in Spanish, and I rep Latin America and I rep Jamaica on the verse too.
Yes.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, come on. Us Latinos are known for moving and not stopping,
Yes.
obviously.
Caribbean,
So
come on,
We are all Caribbean people.
exactly. So it was very easy to jump on the track. So I'm just really excited and happy that he gave the okay. His management gave the okay, and we did the track, and now here we are. We've been performing it, and now we're going to do the video tomorrow, and I'm super excited.
You make me feel excited about it.
Thank
good.
you.
I love your enthusiasm.
Well, you're in for a treat.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. So, Damion, is there anything you want to tell this audience about yourself that we have left out?
I'm pretty transparent. Most of my daily followings, you can follow me on social media at Damion, Damion_Anthony on Instagram, and on Facebook, it's just facebook.com/Damion Anthony. All the video clips, updates, all the craziness, all the backstage footage, everything in conjunction with me and my dancers and Lace Entertainment will be on my page. All the shows, everything with Inez, we pass information back and forth, and all the updates will be there. So tune in, check us out, follow, support, show some love, and download the single on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, everywhere online.
And make sure, my sister went online to find Damion Anthony, and she found another Damion Anthony. So we know it's not the one that's a little devoid of melanin. Inez, you want to?
It's that underscore that's important.
Definitely.
So it's Damion between the Anthony.
Damion_Anthony, yes.
Yeah.
Inez, tell us something encouragement.
All right, guys, follow your dreams and work hard. Be disciplined. Anything is possible. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, I want to do this, want to do that. But do you really want to do it? Work hard. And this is a perfect example. He inspires me. He doesn't believe me, but he inspires me more than he will never know.
She's inspiring, too. She's motivating, actually. She's more like the drill sergeant than I am, actually. to be very honest with you. But it's really great. I love what, one of my favorite quotes that I always tell my manager, Lisa, is, everything is not a competition. There's room for everybody. Like, chase the dream, not the competition. And it's something that I like to stand by, because you should just be yourself. And, if you have a good team behind you and supporters, shout out to my dancers who make me look amazing on stage. Shawn, Dante, Tashaa, LaLa, everybody on the team. Lisa Allen, amazing manager. I take my hat off to her. And a lot of promoters, we did a show at Smash Studios. Shout out to Kid Cody for the concert venue. We were the special guest performers there, and his accommodations were amazing. The show was great. So, on my page, look out for him as well. Front page, and everybody, just one team, one unit. Sometimes you got to network and work and make it happen.
What you said is something I just feel. A good partner can enhance you.
Yes.
It could make things a little. I was lucky to have a good partner as a director. Really. So it makes you feel so much better to have somebody that's going in the same direction as you, and you don't have to worry about being tripped up, because I've been tripped. But yeah. But it's wonderful to have somebody in your corner. It's nothing, especially somebody that has skills and talent.
Yeah, I feel like so he's like my therapist too. So we become good friends. It's not like we work together, yeah, but like
You're up on the phone all
we have like conversations that only by virtue of him
Friendship.
being a singer songwriter and just being in the music business, we just understand each other and
Yeah.
our way of thinking. But he definitely balances me out because he says, "Hey, I'm the drill sergeant." And like he brings out the softer side of me, which is
Yeah.
good. He balances me out,
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely. He's crazy. But yeah, we actually became friends through the music, actually.
Yeah.
And we expanded it through that. And, I appreciate it.
I love it.
He's my
I love it.
therapist.
I see, and you know what? I see your face has changed. If someone would look at the beginning of this YouTube clip or the show, I've seen your face change when you're talking about the collaboration. I love it.
Great.
I'm excited. That's why I'm super excited. Think about it. It's Honduras, Venezuela, Jamaica, all in one. It's like
It's
the
a
best.
mixing pot.
New
I'm
York.
an island girl, so hey, I know that.
I love the music.
Yes, yes. Okay. Is there any special other thing in your future? What do you see in the future for oh, hold it. Damion
She
Anthony.
got it right.
Damion.
Well, you can say however. It's Damion. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to emphasize it and be fancy about it. It's just that's how it's pronounced, but it's not a big
No,
deal.
come on. We're talking about the future. Come on, get into
Future.
Oh, you know
Yes.
what? Get into those sneakers that I saw on one of your shows with those little with the wings on, the futuristic sneakers.
Oh, those are special edition Adidas. I like to wear those.
Okay, tell me, what do you see in the future? Inez, don't laugh, I'm coming around to you. Okay, go ahead.
Future, wow. I just see myself performing and traveling for those, for the fans and everybody that wants to support me, that love my music, It's like what she said earlier, as long as I'm doing what I love and those that support me want to see me, it's welcome. I just want to travel the world, travel with my dancers, my team, management, and, inspire people, put on a show, let them enjoy the event. If you don't like the music, you'll like the showmanship, you'll like the dance, the lights, the everything. More than likely, you'll love the music anyway. But I just wanna travel the world. I wanna perform. I wanna do what I love and let everyone benefit from it.
I'm going to tell you something about your future that I know about your future, what you want in your future. But
Enlighten
hold
me.
it. Okay, and I don't have on my Swami thing. Inez, tell me about your
Where's the
future.
candles? No, well, what do I say about my future? What I want to do is perform what I love and inspire. I just want to basically do what I love to do full time and be able to inspire and support my family at the same time. That's it.
You said the key word, support your family, because I know that there's a young gentleman at this table right now that says that he wants to make sure that he has enough money in the future to make sure that his grandmother and his mother
Yes.
will be able to live comfortably.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
how even me thinking about it brings me to tears to somebody have that type of compassion. They didn't say I want a pair of Gucci shoes or get a Rolls Royce or get a Benz or get ghetto minded, but but want to make sure that his family, like you
Yeah.
have said, is comfortable in the future. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, we're getting ready to wind down. I wish I could have you for 100 more shows.
We'll be back one
Okay.
day.
You'll be back.
We would love to come
How
back.
about you?
Definitely, definitely.
Because I'd like to, see some of that movement and everything like that. I got Caribbean blood, Okay, and stuff like
I
that.
want to see some of that potpourri. you know?
Okay. Okay. How may our audience get in touch with you? Maybe somebody wants to Facebook or LinkedIn or just get in contact. Let me start with Lisa. Inez. Sorry, Inez. Okay.
Told you, Lisa's addicting that man. She wants to stuck in everybody's head. I keep telling you.
So my Instagram is Inez L Music. So it's INEZ L Music. Same thing for for Facebook. You'll find me there. And you could just YouTube Inez space the letter L, and you'll find me. You could also Google me, but don't Google me because you might find stuff that you shouldn't.
Wait, excuse me, that's the next show.
That's
We're going
the next
to try
show.
to find out about that stuff. Okay, how about you?
Same thing. Once again, Damion, Damion _ the line, and Anthony, Anthony. That's my Instagram, and same thing on Facebook, facebook.com/Damion Anthony. You'll find updates, shows, live video feed, backstage images on the storylines, directions and information to shows and everything as well. And, you know, once again, the single's online. The remix will be online as well for sale. Support your local artists. Support, please. And shout out to Lacy Lace Entertainment as well. Her management team, Lisa Allen, you know, Edna, Peace December. Shout out to Kid Cody for Front Page Entertainment. He puts on a lot of great shows as well. Showbiz Media, all the outlets that's been helping us, that's been doing, you know, Sarah MK Paris. I can say names for a long time, but I don't want to carry on too much. But just everyone that's been supporting us, that's been following us. Louis D, who also has a great song coming out in the future as well. And last but not least, Unique Mix. Shawn, Dante, LaLa and Tashaa, shout out to you guys for, you know, the amazing journey, for, you know, helping out me and Inez with the live shows and, you know, putting on the stage shows that we need to make this look entertaining and amazing.
When you back it up, girl, me I go on me a tears. Wind up your body, girl, move to the bass. Since me know you look good, girl, come to my place. Move and move and move, don't stop. Move and move and move, don't stop. Move and move and move, don't stop. Hands by your knees and tic-tac your back.
Me explico lo que tengo yo aquí, papi. Este melecón demasiado juicy. Y el momento que tú pongas tus manos aquí, encarcelando en mí y no vas a querer salir. Esta chelita te gusta, cómete esta fruta, no lo pienses tanto y disfruta. Ese amor de Jamaica con Latinoamérica va a poner tu cuerpo a brincar. Y no vas a parar, agarra mi cadera y pon mi pompo a brincar. Yo te jalo para acá, tu boca en mi boca, bailando lo sensual. Esta chelita te gusta, cómete esta fruta, no lo pienses tanto y disfruta. Ese amor de Jamaica con Latinoamérica va a poner tu cuerpo a brincar.
Just a hook up, me no have to come back. Take it for this, take it for that. If we mash up the place, then you have to come back. Take it for this, take it for that. If you need money, then go at the bank. Take it for this, take it for that. If you have body, then wind up back. Move and move and move, don't stop. Move and move and move, don't stop. Move and move and move, don't stop. Hands by your knees and tic-tac your back. You look good, girl, you must know. Your body look good, girl, let them know. Wine don't stop, girl, you never move slow. Do the tick-tock wine, just put on a show. Bust it out, girl, just whining on my face. If you smell good, then give me a taste. Me never really care how you looking at the face, cause your body look good. Come mash up the place. Move and move and move.